Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pigeon Poop TV video. Today we will be playing as Germany. Now, I love playing Germany. I've played, like everyone else, I've done Germany in 1939 or 1933 and the original section of the game. Love playing Germany, but today is going to be a very different challenge. We're going to start playing as Germany in the modern age, which obviously we know Germany to be a major industrial powerhouse in recent times. With the Nord Stream attack, obviously their heavy industry has taken a massive hit. So we are at the 1st of January 2000, and the end goal is to reignite Germany as a major player, to also then become the head of a new greater European state, new greater European monarchy even. So we'll see how we go with that. There are a lot of options in the German focus tree. I've had a quick look, and in the EU policies there is a way to create a United States of Europe, and then as an end result of that to establish a monarchy and create a wholly European empire, which would be fantastic if that can be achieved. So yeah, without further ado, we shall give Germany a go. So our budget, not too bad. Huge debt though, but the debt to GDP ratio is not terrible at the moment. My main goal, Germany is obviously in NATO and is surrounded by many allies. So we are going to drastically reduce our military because I just simply do not believe we'll need it. At least not right now. Let's just transfer these over to predominantly infantry based. What do we got? I haven't had time to look at the Panzer brigades and all this sort of stuff yet. Panzer division, very good. Mechanized infantry. So, I mean, that's mechanized infantry. So let's stick to the Gebirgsbrigade. I don't know how, I think that's pronounced somewhat accurately. Oh, right. I didn't actually delete those. Let's go that one there. No, let's still have it yet. 14 divisions of purely infantry based, mechanized infantry based. You know what? Even less. 7. We really don't need a lot. And we'll just have these guys sort of, I don't know, protecting Berlin, if you will. Disband the remaining divisions. And then we shall... Our equipment's pretty good. Our industry, I obviously want to improve our industry as quickly as possible. So we want better research speeds. We want to get better construction speeds. Naturally, we will want to have better resource production. We want to increase our population because our population's quite low. I do want to see actually what sort of resources we have as Germany. So we've got plenty of steel, naturally. We don't have any oil. So this is where our partnership with Russia is going to be quite important. Russia is obviously resource rich when it comes to oil and gas and all that. So we will need Russia as a potential friend to begin with, to trade with until we can establish a greater European state. So, first things first, we've got 60% stability, 45% war support. Naturally, we're not planning on going to war anytime soon. So we're going to have to go with the flow when it comes to anything political-wise in the focus tree. We will reform the Bundeswehr at some point, but for the time being, I'm not going to stress about that because I want purely economic positions at the moment. So the European Union, current particular, blah, 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 Euroscepticism, game-based stability, da da da. So we will get oil trade negotiations. We do want Nord Stream at some point. And I do not really know much about modern German politics, so I have no idea what really the go is with it. So I guess we do want to, you know what, I'm just going to filter by budget and industry. Do we have religious conflict? Okay. Resources, and stability, research. Okay. Alright, so let's focus on these ones, I guess. Get more infrastructure, civilian industry. It's Deutsche Bank. Okay. I think that's a good start. Internal factions. What do we have with this? So there will be ones that need prerequisites, which I do not. So I'm. This is the first time I'm doing it, so I don't really know. Autonomy. We can actually change ones to do with our autonomy. Okay, yep. That's interesting. Okay. So first things first, we'll do purely industrial and, you know, economic-based ones. I guess coal industry compromise is one that we need to do to get more building slots. Seeks to eliminate fossil fuels. Obviously, that's not a great idea at all. Pension reform, infrastructure. So possibly we'll start off with this one. Because we do want to get these ones here. One of the following, so we can strengthen Volkswagen, industrial reform, Dresden, Leipzig manufacturing. You know, this stuff is good. We do need this. One off map civilian industry, one off map civilian industry. 3 off-map civilian industry. So these will probably come in handy at some point as well. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, budget, industry. Resources. Research? Stability? No. Okay. Now, political power. We have great political power. So we'll use that. And do we have anything at maximum industry? So, not necessarily. So we will want to produce a whole ton. So maybe Niedersachsen. Or Brandenburg. We can max out our infrastructure here. So we'll start with that to get as many factories as possible. And Bayern, Hessen. Hessen's a major, not major, but they have a pretty good industrial base in real life. So I have been to Germany before, spent a bit of time all around. Lovely place. Okay. What else do we want? Fuel gain from refineries. We don't have any oil, so there's no point researching this line whatsoever. But we do obviously want to take advantage of our resources as much as possible. And what sort of economy are we with semi-consumption? Yeah, that's good. I mean, we still produce a decent amount of stuff, so I guess it doesn't hurt too much to have a semi-consumption economy. But we do need to improve our resource gain and our research and equipment. So I guess what we'll do is I'll focus on excavation for the time being. Okay, let's smash it out. Now military equipment, we will actually start producing a bit of military equipment. So we want... Oh, that's cool. And German's got really cool equipment. ATGMs. Yeah, I suppose we'll... Wow, manpads are pretty outdated though. In terms of... How are we doing for trains? We've got 7 trains. That is shocking. Okay, so we'll bump that up because we want a lot of trains. I'm not going to focus too much on military production per se. I will get basically one of each thing. Recon tank. What the heck? We'll stick to getting a few things here. MLRs and anti-air. Wow, look at that. It's a cool transport. Attack helicopter. We want Typhoon. Ooh, Eurofighter actually. Multi-role. And Tornado. 4th gen. Strike fighter. Let's just stick with we will want transport planes at some point. Oh, look, I'll put it up anyway. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna do it. So 4th, let's go. You've got Eurofighter. Okay, we will do air superiority Typhoons. In terms of naval, we're going to need plenty of convoys because I'm expecting us to have a massive industry. So we want, yeah, I'll put it down and lay it out. So we want frigates, we want some subs and corvette. Do we have anything newer than that? No, so I won't worry about that. Okay. Excellent. Lovely. I'm very excited to play Germany. I love playing as Germany. Should have something very interesting. Now, even though I like the graphics at the moment, I'm going to just have a look to see if I can make things look a little bit nicer, flow a little bit nicer for you guys. Let's go... I don't need 3D trees. Just gonna quickly adjust this. Can I get lower that? No, I can't. If it doesn't make too much of a difference, then I will put it back. But let's just have a look. So we'll go shadows off, 3 buildings off, 3D units on the keep. Reflections, turn off. I will actually keep pixel shaders on. Cities, rivers, VSync off. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it makes a terrible amount of difference. I'd rather it look nice. I'd rather it look nice. Dun, 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 dun. It's only because I put it on such a high speed. I do think it's mainly because I am processing it at full speed. Does things a bit slower, a bit more jaggedy, but that's okay. Hopefully you don't mind too much. We still can see what's happening. And okay, so we want to dig for more resources and we want to deal out starter money. So let's do Well, that's a whole lot of money there that's being used. Okay, it's much grander of a scale than usual. That's okay. That didn't stick, that's okay. Industry budget. Building slots, infrastructure. Give me more infrastructure. Okay. Don't want to go too high, but let's get up a little bit more. As long as our industry aren't getting too pissed at us for increasing their tax rate, then we should be okay. 3 billion each week. So it should be 150 billion by the end of the year. Let's... When we have got a great surplus in money, will I then be more concerned about digging for more resources and the likes? I mean, at the end of the day, I could still do it anyway. I mean, I'm going to fix the economy anyway. Maybe it is worthwhile to dig for resources. 72 billion, that's a huge cost. Maybe I'll get it down to 1 trillion deficit and then we'll go from there. I can do all this stuff later. Population's increasing, that's good. Very keen for this one, very keen. The Russian economy by this point isn't terribly concerning. Although, I do think we could possibly get Russia to be embedded into this European superstate, but whether they would do so willingly or not is another question. Okay, we can get our economy as best as we can. Yeah, sure, we'll accept investment offers. Keep producing more and more and more. This is going to be a German superstate, but a European superstate nonetheless. And there may be some issues that we'll have to deal with along the way, but for the most part, we should be okay. So we've got Hessen, Brandenburg. What's another place that we can... Franken, Bayern... Okay, let's do Niedersachsen. Or... Nordrhein-Westfalen. So you got... what's that? 15 potential factories there. And 12 potential factories there. Let's do this one then. Okay, so big industrial base there, and then military production can be, I don't know, scattered between them. We'll get more room eventually. %78.54% independence. Ah, we don't have a nuclear program? Are we not a nuclear state? I thought we were. Strengthen Volkswagen. Absolutely. Absolutely. German Trade Union Confederation, small and medium business, and industrial conglomerates. We don't have fossil fuels. Clergy. Okay. The farmers. So we want farmers, workers. The dismay of business owners, industrial conglomerates. So we're going to have a fine line there to see what we can actually bring about. We've got a very, very healthy amount of political power. So with that knowledge, we can increase our construction speed with fast growth. I think that is going to be, even though it's going to set us back quite a bit, it will be definitely a worthwhile expense because we do want to produce our shit as quickly as possible. Yeah, let's just bite the bullet and let's just do it. Perfect. Dresden and Leipzig manufactories. Dresden und Leipzig. Okay. So these are factories in Germany themselves. So if we get Schroeder, sure, whatever. Anti-unemployment, economic prosperity. Arbeiterstadt. Heavy industrial focus. That's +4 in each. Oh, yeah. Is that mutual? Or can I... I don't necessarily want leftism. Okay, gene therapy, improved computing. Want as much population as we possibly can. Get Wi-Fi. Our welfare costs are just honestly insane. I think we should actually drop that down to have a substantial safety net. We get a mad population boost from it. I don't want extensive welfare. Let's just go standard welfare state. And that's gonna boost our financials quite immensely. We don't need a high civil service at the moment. We don't need high bureaucratic state because we want as much production of civilian factories as quickly as possible. Quickly. Member state vote on directive on knowledge countries. Yeah, whatever. I'm just honestly, I don't really care too much about that sort of stuff. What's the voting results? 15 member states. Okay, I guess it's something new. Polish elected SLD. Germany often hails itself Exportweltmeister, world champion of exports. The German economy is traditionally seen as simple trade surplus, selling far more than policy prefers Yeah, we will definitely do that at some point. Well, we have done those, so we can get. The government that they're dependent on Volkswagen investments and provisions. I don't know if I like that, eh? Well, I can't do that anyway. I can do it in Russia. I think we should do. What's this? German light Balkans, most notably the non-intervention of Dutch peacekeeping units. Ah. Expand the round, the most heavily used trade river in Europe and share the private. Yeah, we do want to expand that, eh? Northern markets. Interest in the Balkans. Influence Turkey, military cooperation with Romania, fiscal responsibility. Nah. Industry. Okay, if we go along down the bottom here, these are just adding building slots. If we get Schröder the third, or his third term, I guess, then we can get a whole lot more heavy industry in that. I don't know, we don't want Angela Merkel, do we? With Angela Merkel, though, we've got energy reform, blah blah blah, nuclear shit, centrist compromises. So we can actually go German nationalism. If these can be the Hohenzollern restoration can happen, and I guess what, that can't happen under here, but I don't actually know if this can all happen anyway. The worst case scenario, if I've fucked up the timeline here, then I will figure something else out. But for the time being, let's just focus. Let's just stay focused. Yeah, let's do international business. Whatever, let's do that. So no, 2 billion difference. Yeah, let's do that one. Do that one. Not too fussed about that. Let's see what the focus does, because maybe we already get lots of trade agreements just around. Euro foreign trade agreement. Asylum shopping, yeah. Bad for stability. We are a nuclear state. At some point, we're going to have to fix the migrant problem, because that's reducing our stability. And we shall need Dublin 2 regulation. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I can't wait to get our military production going. Okay.
We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight.
Trade policy opinion.
And growing strength in the air.
With so much political power, we need to be getting as many trade agreements as possible. Everyone likes this at the moment. Let's get negligible corruption. Tiny military spending, of course. So we will need to gradually change our opinion on the military. I know that's a very controversial thing at the moment. But at the end of the day, Germany needs to protect itself. Like all nations, There's got to be some sort of defense. New standard rifle. Accuracy in hot weather. The German defense since request manufacturers. Infantry tactics reform. After oil trade negotiations,
I recall a few weeks ago talking to an Iraqi exile and saying to her that I understood
homegrown software, internet, Newland.
cannot. And she is right. We take our
What are you?
but imagine
That's kind of stupid. I have to have Angela Merkel in order to radicalize German conservatism and then get German nationalism. I don't know how that makes sense, but you know, that's okay. So get research speed, and more research speed. Trade.
I wanted to lead a campaign to get Britain to leave the European Union. You all
I think, yeah, then we'll focus on Nord Stream.
you're not laughing now, are you?
Russia gas giant Gazprom has a plan to bypass Ukrainian and Polish oversight by getting Russian gas straight into Germany through the pipeline in Baltic, blah, blah, blah. Great for German profits, but Eastern Europe won't like it. Well, I mean, Eastern Europe isn't actually in NATO currently, so...
We knew the secret D-Day plans, and could of course share that burden with no one.
Come up, head back there, and economy, but German cooperation might help them with that. How best in Nord Stream we have to trade the line carefully now, as to avoid completely alienating our reliable partners. Russia is not trustworthy enough to make that trade-off worthwhile. Polish labour migrant in Germany goes back for real Poles, for example, at the population. Blah 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 blah. Seasonal workers are here, particularly in agriculture. Sino-German deals. Germany punches far above its weight when it comes to export economy. Yeah, I mean, possibly start off with... let's just do this. Trade with the Americans first. Let's get that going. So 7 billion a week. It's still pretty good. I mean, we could do better. What can we reduce? So that's going to be about a 2.3 billion. Drop 1 point something. Barely anything. Welfare's obviously the biggest one. Okay, election campaign. Refrain from attacking anyone, couldn't be fucked. I want high-speed rail. Let's encrypt as well while we're at it. Don't want our trade secrets being taken from us. Coalition re-elected. It's true what they say really is the best. Yeah, let's just stick to them. Economic boom. We certainly can afford a good economic boom here. Yep. Temporarily adds more, but we've got 8.5 billion now. And we've got some free economic activities, so let's go Niedersachsen. Max that one out. And then max it out with more civilian. We'll just keep these 1, 2, 3, 4 primary areas here is the production center here. Okay. We're far out producing everyone else, except for the United States, I imagine. Yep. But we are rapidly expanding, which is good. It's exactly what we want. Let's go network centric because we're going to have very advanced military at some point. I mean, it kind of already is, but right. Can get more stability at a slight cost. That's fine. That's fine. Transatlantic trade with Canada. I don't think we're getting many other trade agreements, so I might as well manually do it. Let's trade with the English, yeah. An agreement aimed at stopping the flow of irregular migration between Europe. Great, that's what I want to hear. Everyone's accepting trade agreements. Norway, Sweden, Denmark, we do want. Maybe Italy when we can afford the political power. Naturally, it doesn't take too long. We are pretty well up there in terms of political power. I'll just keep dropping that down. What's our interest rate? -1. Oh, that's pretty good. We could actually lease civilian complexes as 3 as an additional expense of 300,000. Or 3. I guess that would be 300 million, I should say. That sounds pretty good to me. Lease it out and then have more producing here. Yeah, and it really doesn't really change much. I mean, I get all that back by just going a substantial safety net instead. Political power gain, still got 3.4, that's pretty good. See, in doing welfare state, we actually get the monthly population boost there. So I might keep it on welfare state because I want my population just to spiral out of control in a good way. Because we're going to need some more Lebensraum, or living space anyway, and we're going to create a European superstate. So I don't think it's going to be a terrible issue. Debt to GDP, 61.4%. Well, it's sort of sitting around there, isn't it? Sitting around the 60% mark, so... Yes, whatever. Whatever. Investment offer from Poland. Okay, accept. Ja, das ist gut. I'm glad to be playing as Germany, so then when I do my random voice, German voices, it'll be very fitting. So that's good. Nord Stream, okay, member state. The European Union, all current and potential member states add 5% Euroscepticism. I mean, that's not the end of the world, but I do want to... Inspired by... I do want to protect the European Union for the time being. Inspired by American and Canadian immigration programs, the Schroeder government has proposed the introduction of a green card initiative to quickly assemble foreign IT workers. Where are they coming from, though? That's the thing. Where are the workers coming from? Probably other European states, and so that might work. Let's do that. Because arrows were coming up from, you know, Belgium, Netherlands, Poland, you know, Italy and France. So, you know, I'm assuming they're coming from all over. Okay, who do we not have a trade agreement with? Austria. Very nice. Czech Republic, do we have a trade? No, we don't. Should we? Should we have a trade agreement? Yeah, why not? Who else? Spain? Spain, let's have a trade agreement. Netherlands, yeah. Belgium, might as well. Yeah. Okay. So I'm making lots of friends. The money's going up. Investment's great. So we're looking good. Looking good. Okay. Large scale 3D printing. Yeah, fucking why not, right? Why not? We are gonna have refineries at some point, so that will come in use. So I'll just do decryption for now. Modern man pads. So we're gonna wait until 2005 for that. I could do that. No, I just want purely production-based stuff. So that's gonna take too long. Oh look, we might as well do the refineries because we are going to produce refineries at some point to get our own domestic oil supply. So when that is, I don't know, but we will do it at some point. Potentially in Tübingen and Sachsen-Anhalt is where we'll put our civilian industry, or office sector I should say, not civilian industry. Investment offer from Turkey, sure. Boom, boom, and then let's go boom, boom. Put it like that. We can actually improve the infrastructure here, so let's quickly do that. Because that won't take long at all. I can take that one off. I can accept. I can take that one off too. Cool. Okay. Green card initiatives, we'll get some more workers. We want accept. Let's go research speed. Then after that, even though I disagree with the coal industry compromise, we're going to need it for the time being so we can, you know, do other stuff like pension reform. Oh, we don't need extensive one now, like that. Digitalized education system, you know, back Deutsche Bank, all this sort of stuff. We can only do this after the 1st of September, so that's fine. Foreign policy pragmatism. Everyone has a better diplomatic opinion of us. So... it's not in a civil war. Oh shit. Oh shit. Stability drops down dramatically there. Except... what else we got? Yeah, we've done that. Great. Diplomatic response to the World Trade Center attacks. We stand with America no matter what. Condemn the attacks but don't make promises. I like that. That sounds good. This is what happens when you interfere with other countries. So Salafists and nationalists go up. I think the most... oh, we become an imminent danger to the national security by simply saying that. That's what happens when you interfere. Okay, let's just condemn the attacks but not make promises. I don't want to make promises. I mean, because it's kind of right. But, yes. It's an inside job. Labour unions demand increased welfare spending. Accept their demands. Do I care about this? Monthly population. Oh, fuck. What is it at the moment? See, I don't want to spend the extra 2 billion there. Not yet, at least. Not yet. Ah, it's not... I mean, the population gain is actually pretty good, but... Nah, because I spent political power to swap that out. Let's go trade agreement with the Irish. Who am I not in a trade agreement with? Diplomacy, country list, Europe. Are we not? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we weren't at peace, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Not aligned. Establishment, Latvia. Switzerland, we could do a blind. What? Needs to be at least that. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna get that from foreign policy pragmatism. Let's do that. So we'll get there. We'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. Here we go. Okay, let's just do that. Come on, baby! Dropping it down, dropping it down. Okay, I'm gonna stop this episode here. I'm really freaking loving this this series at the moment. Yeah, so we're gonna stop here, but I'm actually gonna do another one very soon, so you won't have to wait too long for round 2, episode 2. Thanks for watching. Stick around. The next one is probably going to be out by the time you get to watching this, hopefully. So I'm literally just going to keep going, but I want to keep these episodes sort of capped at an hour, so they're not too crazy. But thanks for watching. I really hope you like the Germany series so far, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.